welcome racers. How's it going, everyone? We are racing at Fuji. Oh, I'm feeling a lot better this week about our odds. You guys been watching any of our live streams the last couple of weeks? Been not the best. I won't blame other drivers. It's just, let's call it not the best luck past several. We did survive the rain at Motorsports, but we had incidents at last week in Interlagos, right at the start of the race. I did have some errors myself these past couple of weeks. I'll definitely take responsibility for it. But, you know, it's just been less than perfect these past couple of races, so we're trying to channel some better energy tonight. So, obviously, we always want the W. But just finishing the race in one piece without some major contact would be a great way to start. So, yeah, we're at Fuji tonight. 60-year-old track. I did some more research on this in the past week, so I'm a little bit more educated on all of this week. But you guys can see on the left side of my screen, very scenic backdrop of Mount Fuji off in the distance. Obviously, the digital representation of it. Ooh, a little bit loose. Here it is again, right in front of me. That's Mount Fuji. So super cool. We're up in the hills. And if anyone's ever driven this track before, you know that this place is awesome. So, give me a good one, right? The no chicane version, which I don't know if that's really frequently used at all anymore, but it's kind of the more fun version of the track, so we'll definitely take it. We're running, I think, only 4% chance of rain tonight, so unless we have some crazy 1 in 25 shot, we shouldn't have any rain to worry about tonight, so it should be fairly straightforward for us. So, we've done a good bit of testing today. We've got our got almost full team back there tonight. We've got Garrett, as always, spotting and crew chiefing for me. We've got Angela from Monty Suspension supporting me on the race engineering side. We've got Daphne filling in kind of for TJ. More podiums tonight. He's out on a vacation, heading out to Wyoming. And while I'm on the subject of TJ, happy birthday, dude. Very big happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, TJ.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we are happy that you have much cooler things to do than be here with us tonight. So please have an awesome vacation and enjoy your birthday, dude. So, yeah, so Daphne's helping out with the stream and running the chat for everyone. And then we've got a couple. Yeah, no, that was a little much right there. And then we've got a couple guests in here tonight as well. We've got Brian, who's a former employee of Angelo's. They're still very good friends. He's hanging out tonight. He's an Audi technician locally here in West Palm Beach. And then we've got Daphne's younger brother, Joey, joining us in the club tonight as well. So, somewhat of a full house. So, yeah, talk to me, Angelo. I know we've worked through a couple of things. I think we've all agreed we should be pretty dead fast. Yeah. Here, let me, actually I was going to say, let me talk a little bit about this track specifically and why it's a little bit unique for us.
Okay.
Is that okay? Sorry. I just want to talk through. So where we started with setup is that we basically took our Interlagos setup last week, a fairly high downforce setup, and it's kind of what we've been developing from race to race, sort of, aside from Mosport, that being a rain setup, that was a totally different bag of tricks. But our dry running setup, we've continuously evolved that, and we understand it really well. Now, Fuji characteristically is, I don't know that there's much to compare it to in some respects. It is both a track that requires very high downforce. There's a lot of third and fourth gear corners. And simultaneously, it has one of the longest straightaways anywhere in modern racetracks, with the front straightaway being 0.92 miles or 1.4 kilometers. So top speed is also super critical. So how we balanced the downforce with the aerodynamic drag with everything is really going to make this very interesting. And I think we're going to see a variety of setups. We're going to see some competitors who are going to be really fast in a straight line, and then perhaps a little bit slower in the third, fourth, fifth gear corners. And then we're going to see cars that are a bit slower in a straight line, but much faster in the higher speed corners. And then obviously kind of everything on that spectrum between. I think what we have actually does both really well. So I'm excited to see how we stack up with everyone. So
It's
far,
awesome.
yeah, I mean, right now we're only 0.5 off of someone with double the I rating as me. So I think we're looking all right. And I was only inside a second from an 11,000 I rating driver earlier today. So
Plus he gave him his younger brother.
yeah, that's. And then I'm still going to be hung out to dry. So, yes.
BOP part, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, turn 3 here, 4th gear, big commitment, and then we drive here hard into turn 4 just to breathe off. This is where we're really trying to very carefully balance the car with the aero and mechanical grip. Man, car feels really good there. It's very well balanced. Get it to do exactly what I want it to. And then, yeah, like I said, there's a lot of straightaways. Here, I think we get at least in high into 5th gear. I don't know if we're quite into 6th on this one. Yeah. The big braking zone, trying to avoid this bump right at apex. Kind of unavoidable. We just need to prepare for it. Ooh, see? Mustang ate it. Or you can end up like that. Ford versus Ferrari. And then this final section is all increasing, decreasing radius with undulations, with the topography over everything. It's very difficult, long duration. You have to pick up the apex with the bollards as early as you can physically find them. And then the final corner doesn't have a bollard at all. So you kind of have to just know where it is and then really get the exit right. That was
Get to it.
if you can get there, yeah. So anyways, just wanted to talk a little bit more about what makes Fuji so special here. So, yeah, talk to me, Angela. What do you see?
Good track. Definitely a lot of fun. As Greg was saying, we're trying to work on this Ferrari. So we're treating it like a real car. You know, we don't go out testing, spending $1 million. We came in testing right before. We had our practice sessions and started moving the knobs, running a progressive setup, you know, meaning that we already started with a good car. We started tweaking some things, started moving some things to find better balance points on it. And I think it's coming to light. As Greg said, we started out for this race with Interlagos and started strip mining a few things, nothing crazy, and just trying to find that subtle balance again. Car looks really good in his hands right now. We did play a few changes, and we want to try a few more, right with you guys, right, Greg?
Yeah.
Got time?
Yeah, totally. I think what we're trying to do is make the most of a fairly low aero setup. We're trying to help it as much as we can while keeping it trimmed out as possible. So, for instance, I think we're fairly stiff. We've got the anti-roll bars a bit stiffer on both ends to keep the platform a bit more flat and help with the aero development. Yeah, help the platform of the car underneath. Whenever we talk about platform, kind of what I try to get everyone to think about is that most of the downforce of a car is not coming from the aero elements on the surfaces of the car that you can see from the outside. It's not really coming from the dive planes and the little wingtips on the mirrors and the scoops and, you know, the rear wing. Most of it is being generated from the front splitter of the car, forcing a low pressure zone underneath the car, and then the rear diffuser. That's really doing most of the aerodynamic effects. So when we talk about a platform, just imagine the car as a sheet of plywood half an inch off the ground, zooming around at 200 miles an hour. We're trying to keep that piece of plywood as parallel to the ground as possible. The more parallel with the ground it is, the better the vacuum effect works. The more it tilts around, we're really just breaking suction with the ground continuously. And so that's what we're really trying to help as much as we're able to tonight. That's the dance. That's the fun part of all of this.
That's why we smile. That's Greg and I. That's nerdy guys. We love tuning cars.
Yeah.
So trying to find that balance point.
Yeah. No.
All right. So coming into this, looking at Fuji, bit of a unique track as always, right? Great driving track. Car looks better over that bump, which Greg and I were talking about. And Brian, our guest here, we want to try a little high-speed compression, softer, ease up on some of those curb strikes. You know, don't put the car in the air as much as we're doing. See if it upsets a balance point somewhere else in the track. We've tuned for grip and balance before, you know, with our bars and spring and everything else that we have at our ready. So now we're playing around with curb strikes. Can we get a little better feel for him to run over that turn 10 curb, which he likes to run over, but I don't like it. But
yeah, we're not using a lot of curbs here, and even a lot of them individually. So we're really just trying to keep the platform smooth with everything like I talked about. This track is so smooth that it affords us the ability to run a fairly stiff setup. So when we do bounce the car in the air, it doesn't really help very much. So we're mostly better off. There's a couple places, like specifically here, turn 3, you could just zing the car over top of it, and honestly, I don't feel any compromise with how it feels. It just kind of stays planted really nicely, and we can just
Really afterwards, so.
yeah, it still wiggles, but it doesn't. I don't feel it break grip at all, so which is cool.
Like to try a little bit of high-speed compression, softer, and just see what feels like over those curb strikes, and if it upsets the balance. So
You got it. All boxes left.
yeah, box. We're got a little bit. Oh, you want to stop in the middle? You want to do another practice of box because you overshot once. So Greg's got caught speeding in pit lane already once.
Yeah, I may have done that. This is a unique pit entry. It actually kind of forces you to slow down, even though you wouldn't expect it to. So
Met a lot of jokes before about that.
yeah. What I will say about the track model specifically here on iRacing, we kind of discovered today, very evident this is an old track build. It doesn't seem to be very well optimized for modern machines, so graphic settings are a little bit lower than where we normally have them. So update your tracks, iRacing.
Optimize.
Optimize. Yes, that exactly. I mean, we'll be fine, but just an observation. That's a little bit better. But I'm just going to stop short. Very long pit lane here.
Yeah, well, very long straightaway.
Yeah, I think
Almost a mile.
almost a mile, which is huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
All right.
So
Set up.
Joey's got a comment. I know drivers usually have turns they consider dangerous or tricky, but do you have a favorite turn, like one that you look forward to instead of race for? Yes. I mean, I can go talk every racetrack, but if we talk about this one specifically, track corners I like and corners I don't like. I don't like turn 10. That bump is awful and it ruins the flow of everything. I do not like it. I think here, I really think that 6 is fun because you're exiting 5 from the left side of the track, and you have to very simultaneously unload the car one direction, apply brakes, and then load it the other direction, all in one kind of swift move. And I feel, especially with the motion sim and how well ours is set up for it, I feel like I can really very carefully control that. I feel like I can be fairly precise. I'll still miss Apex a little bit sometimes, but 6 just flows really nicely after 4 and 5. So, yeah, we should ask that question every single week. Which corner do you like and which one don't you like? The rest are all pretty good. I just don't like 10. So, all right. So, looking at the setup. So we're talking high-speed compression. How much at each end would you like to add? Angelo, what are you thinking?
High-speed compression, front and rear. Let's go down 2 clicks right out of the box. Maybe even 3, but I don't know.
Down high-speed compression.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going up.
We're gonna try something goofy.
Okay, so down 3 front.
Yep.
And down 3 rear.
Yep. The track's so smooth that the higher velocity compressions may not affect the car at all.
Okay, I'm going to call this version 3B.
You got it. Copy that.
Yep.
Run that. And remember, cold tires.
You got it. Oh, I have to activate. Sorry, guys, I have not activated my heart rate monitor.
Shame on you.
Shame on me. Guess I don't know how fast my heart's sticking.
Money. What's the money on this one, Garrett?
$10,
Here.
120.
Let me provide more context for the betting folks out there. One of our air conditioning units, the one that specifically feeds our sim rooms, is not working. So
Right, 120.
they're sitting in very comfortable 70 degrees. This room's probably going to be 85 by the time we're done with the race today, just from all the heat that the PC built. So you don't need to feel bad for me, but just know that it's not a nice, comfortable 70 like it normally is in here. So just let that factor into your heart rate discussion.
It's fine back here.
Yeah, right. I mean, race cars get to 140, so. Oh, and this guy spins. Leave it. You want me to just drive, or do you want me to think about the damper chain?
I don't think.
Okay.
Drivers got
Okay.
Alright.
No, they're not.
But when you get into it, you're able to outthink us sometimes,
Hmm.
which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that's when you see some of the F1 guys making calls from the driver's seat. Those Max, not yelling.
Well, if anyone watched the Hungaroring race, I think everyone knows what Mac's been very preoccupied in the car lately. They're giving him plenty to think about.
Got that. 10, whack it.
I'm sorry, did you want me to hit that harder?
You did pretty good there.
Okay.
That was good.
I'm going to hit it the way that I would like to be hitting it.
Oh no.
Which is, no, I'm not going to abuse it.
But I need normal laps to see if we fall off or else.
Yep, you got it. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely getting warm in here. I'll be fine.
Smooth hands, pick your target.
Yep. Tires a little bit.
150 still cut. Brian seemed to notice exterior screenshots and other things that difference was at that 180 mark. Definitely a big difference there.
Say that again?
Brian noticed when we were doing our practice sessions that that 180 mark definitely seemed to change as well. Greg and I noticed the 150 mark starting to come in, and he thought he was seeing some stuff at 180.
180 degrees?
Copy that.
Okay. So far, I have not noticed much of a difference. But
Tag temp 166.
yeah, I'll pay a little bit more attention now that they're in the range. Yep. I really want to see how it feels here in 3. Well, that was a lot of curve that time.
Yeah, that was an oops. That was 3 wide running it over.
And Mustang sideways again.
Where's Ferrari again? Very nice.
Felt the Ferrari coming.
And coming, your favorite one.
Yep, I see the prototype. Actually better. Yeah. I don't know that pounding that curve that much is going to be the fastest way around, but it did feel better on it.
What we were playing around with to see if we have any detriment now in our speed. We know we can play with curb strikes, you know. Curb strike technology, regressives, blow-offs, all the fun stuff in the fifth knob as we kid around, right?
Yep.
You're going to upset a balance somewhere. Setup-wise, we were just tipping into that. So I want to see if we have any negatives everywhere else.
I don't notice that change anywhere else, if I'm being totally honest.
Okay. Let's see what our speed is. Full lap, full send. Quali.
Got it. A little bit more compliant on traction there. That was a bit more realistic. Don't notice anything there with that. Not that I should. Yeah, I like turn 6. That just flows so nice when you get it right. I keep the rear end of the car there. Get the exit. Good exit. Gonna put us into the 37s on a race fuel load, which is a good sign. Honestly, it feels good. I could just keep driving this, but do we want to try something else? You want to try more or less?
No, I like where it's at. Trying to see what else. So, Brian and I were talking after practice, and it's like, yeah, it's definitely getting a little upset over the curbs. And then Garrett and I are looking at those laps. You can see again, screenshot-wise, the curb strike, the bounce, the steering wheel motion. And then the minute we dropped 3 out of the high speed, it calmed down. And so your first gut instinct was a verbal, I don't think I feel anything different. And Garrett and I laughed at you, flat out. Because visually, in iRacing, the car was more poor than everything. Even that little gator teeth that were there. So we were hoping for great results, and I think it produced it. So,
All right, cool.
what's our next step? Where are we at? What's our timeline?
Someone else check the time for me. I know we got to move to our race lobby here. We can do any time now.
Brian says, can we go for one more round of rear wing out? We picked up the grip on the carousel. It's settled everywhere.
We can certainly try it. I'm not against it. Oh,
That's what I love.
Bo is joining me in here.
Nice.
Hey, buddy.
Well, family dog, for those of you not on screen.
Chicane Club mascot. He can stay here. It's okay. That's a better pit entry. I'm going to move to the race lobby. Just get it done once.
You know, it's not a bad idea, Greg.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a bad idea at all.
Cool.
It's only open in 2 minutes or so. I should probably it's already open now. Yeah, let's just get over to the race lobby.
Yeah, let's just.
not repeat. What was it, Portimao?
Yeah, Portimao.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, we're getting ready for Portimao, had a good setup, totally ready to go. And then precisely 60 seconds after the race session was supposed to start, we realized we weren't in the race lobby. So on a live stream, we didn't.
I don't do that. I just do setup.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we were not in the right place at the right time, so weren't able to participate in a race. Basically, we got the race car ready, got it all tuned, everyone got ready to go, and then like the truck driver forgot to show up. Is the equivalent of what happened. Yeah, we're not the only ones on that.
It happens to everybody.
I'm sure it's happened
It's
on a live
embarrassing,
stream
but
before.
it happens.
Yeah, I mean, 100% on me. So now there's a running joke of don't miss the race lobby. So
We in?
we're officially in. We just got to wait for this thing to load.
I'm waiting.
And then we'll do a little preview. You know, if I'm being totally honest here, while this is loading, let's look at this. I don't even remember what the next track is for us. So what we're going to do a little bit after the race, if you guys stay tuned through the race debrief and everything like that, we'll do a little bit just of a brief preview to show you guys what track we're driving. Oh, no
Road America's next.
No preview needed. I think we all know Road America.
Yeah.
We'll do the preview. I'll set the lap record on lap 3.
No.
We're going to be fine at Road America. I don't need, well, I'm not going to
Is
say.
that overconfidence of a driver? Is that overconfidence?
I won't say that I have. it's not like Fuji or Interlagos or these tracks that I've never driven before. I've turned a few laps at Road America in the sim, and I've what have I driven at Road America?
We've driven the Cup
School
car,
bus?
911 Cup car there.
No, I'm saying in real life.
Oh, real life. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. In the sim, you got what, a couple hundred laps. Probably goes to maybe over 1,000 or so.
Oh, thousands.
Yeah,
I
how
think
long have you driven there in person though?
I think at one of the symmetric events, I think I drove I want to say I drove the dually around the track, not in any sort of aggression, but like in a what they call a rental car lap at a
Absolutely.
event. So
There's nothing like white dually races during the 8 a.m. session.
yeah,
Excuse me.
okay,
Been part of it.
that'd be fun. I want a whole.
One of the funny things is Andy
I've been in-
Lally has great Jeep control.
Jeep Wrangler control on a racetrack.
Yeah, his mom's Laredo Sport Edition. I don't know if it was officially sideways, but it was howling.
There was tire wear on the
Andy,
side of the tires.
A lot of fun.
So let's try version V3C, and I'll take one click of rear wing.
Yeah, what's it at now?
It was
I
at
think we're down at 2.
It was at 2. Now we're at 1.
Yeah.
So I will say that
we've been bleeding off wing and replacing it with mechanical grip, and it's been going well for us.
yeah, I gotta say I do think my gamble is that it would be one step past the line, but I am very open to trying it.
Is it the driver's telling us something?
I would love to be wrong though. If we can get more straight line speed, and I
Turn
can.
the mic off of him?
I mean, I can just
I can just take over and take the wing out.
Yeah.
We can go all the way, right?
I mean, we can. We'll win the drag race, but will we win the rest of it? I don't know.
Well, we haven't sacrificed lap time yet, so.
Yeah, let's see. All right, so aliens here. Well, we're only 10 minutes into the session, so I don't know how representative any of that is, but. So if you're just joining us for the first time, one, thank you for joining us so much. Joining our live streams. We do these every Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We don't, as much as we're in the simulator business, we don't have the availability to do many more live streams than that, but we're working on trying to make that a reality. But I am your founder and CEO here at the Chicane Club. We are South Florida's elite sim racing social club. So I come to you live from one of our 2 sims. We've got a pair of these fully loaded CXC Motion Pro 2 sims with a couple cool custom features and all of our special tuning on it. You are linked here together on a local network so we can drive side by side in real time on a local session, usually on a set of Corsa. Then we built a whole members-only club around the whole thing, so that's where we've got our guys at our command center behind me, and then we've got a full lounge, a galley, you name it. It's all here. So this is the ultimate place to go sim racing if you've ever wanted to, in a totally arrive and drive format. So you don't need to be an IT wizard or a PC builder or a Microsoft engineer to have to be able to drive a sim here. All you got to do is have an interest in driving. So
This is the place where we don't go sim racing and we teach real driving skills.
yeah, that too.
I'm in the wrong place. Oh, sorry. I got that.
Yeah. Well, we do everything on the spectrum from having people come in and drive recreationally to doing full-on driver training with drivers of all levels. So young drivers, gentlemen drivers, and seasoned veteran professionals. And I am by no means an alien. I'm a human. I'm not an alien. I'm pretty good at this. I may have a few thousand hours in simulator, so I've got a lot of time here, but I'm not a professional alien 12 million iRating driver. Ooh, boy, is it a little loose here, but center of pressure is so nice that it really does carve there.
9 degrees.
All right, we're still cold then.
Take the last degree of wing out.
We can go to, I think, -1 or -2, actually.
It's negative.
We can go negative. I don't know negative relative to what, but...
Yeah. Well, 166, just tip it in.
Okay. All right, let's see how this thing pulls. Let's watch our top speed here. Looked any faster in the straight line to you, Angelo?
Undefined discoveries.
I want to see how it feels here in 4 and 5.
Excuse me, that's what we want to see. Full send. 171.
Copy. Oh, I actually like that. It carves so much faster there, I feel like. It just carves. That's more about the center of pressure shift than anything.
That's fourth gear float, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see what the limit on that is. I would try it at this point. I want to do one more.
No,
Oh, let's see how forgiving it is on this next one.
second gear doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Pull out.
So let me explain this to the viewers a little bit. So when every driver should have multiple different modes of focus for them when they're driving. Right now we're in the setup testing mode, so I'm trying to very quickly get heat in the tires, and make an evaluation on a change. So usually the first lap, get heat in, the second lap, all right, what felt different? All right, we're comfortable with how it feels. Let's see how far we can push with that changes now. Let me see if I can provoke something out of it and see how it responds. Is it like knife edge that I can drive it perfectly and it's fine, but there's no forgiveness, or is it very forgiving? Now I want to see where the kind of the upper limit on this thing is in 4 and 5 specifically. May not look all that different, but I'm gonna see what I can get out of it.
Mile an hour at the top end.
Okay, it's not worth nothing.
151, 152 at start finish. 164, solid.
All right, it's definitely a little nervous there too. I think I'm gonna really heat the tires up. I feel like I'm gliding pretty aggressively there. It's the only thing I would say is that it just feels like I'm the beautiful side slip the whole way through the corner, but I don't know how well that's going to sustain. My only comments on that. Feels good though. Way better than I thought it was, so I'm glad I was wrong. I like being wrong.
Garrett and I are laughing about you. So we're looking at the numbers. And commentary as a driver needs to backpedal just a little bit and let it come to you. Alright? Because you were down a quarter of a second.
What are you talking about? I'm up 2/10 right now.
Yes, sir. Down to up to 10. What do you want to say? You're fast.
You saying I need to talk more or talk less?
You're predictive of what you think it is sometimes. We're already doing the math in a more controlled environment. We don't have to think about where we have to steer the car. And we're like, hey, up here, well, that looks good there. So, we came to the assessment that this setup is better. And you had a few negative strikes out of you, like, I don't like it. So, we're faster everywhere. Put it back in.
You want to put a more wing back in, is what I just heard?
Absolutely. Maybe for race.
Oh, yeah. See, look at that. Oh, I like this. Greg Likey. I really didn't think I was going to, but, you know, like I said, I like being wrong sometimes.
Yeah, you have to. I'm wrong all the time, you know. Just a learning point, keep moving, learning point. Your call, Greg.
How much time do we have?
10 minutes.
I would try it.
I mean, you're gonna heat the tires up like pretty bad anyways. I mean,
How do my temps look now, like the spread of everything?
you're doing better than before actually. Before you were like 210 on the left side. So you're just doing
200.
just under 200 on the left side now.
I'm gonna box. What I would like to do, I think will get us the most net effect, is if I do some quali practice here. In my opinion,
Okay.
I would like to do a little bit of that because we could always do a little bit better in
Talking
qual.
light load fuel and go.
Yeah, just send it.
Okay.
For reference, fuel consumption is actually a good bit less than I told you guys earlier. Our average is 2.49. So with making it more trimmed out, we're burning less fuel. Fancy that. Funny how that works.
Hey, Greg.
Yes.
Let's pull that 16th to 32nd of tow out.
Okay.
All right. Let's again. We'll try a little full quality send.
Front, rear, both.
Both. So front, pull out a 32nd, go to 090, 080. And then rear on the left rear
083.
only.
Okay. Do what?
Half that. 030.
Okay. Lowest I can go is 57.
What?
Oh, nope.
Computers.
Yeah, it won't let me go any lower.
Really?
Too low.
Okay.
Lowest is 060.
All right. Leave
Just one notch. Yeah.
it. Full send. Quali.
Actually, hold on. Let me save that. We want to save that for the race setup?
This one I was going for quali. I wanted to see what it would do.
All right, we're not going to be able to keep that tow for
Got it.
quali because it's going to overload and bump steer its way out.
Bump steer, goofy stuff.
Yeah, who knows? All right, qual setup. Hopefully I'll get 2 runs in here.
And this is just a test.
Yeah. Whew. All right. So in race trim, we're 1.2 off. I mean, who knows what everyone else is doing, but I assume the guy at the top of the list is probably done in qual sim. We're 1.2 off of that in race trim, so in qual sim, we should at least be halfway there. I'd like to think, but let's see.
All right. Remember, cold tires, low fuel.
Copy that.
Cold tires, be patient.
Copy that. Treating this like a true qual. Really going to try to only abuse the front tires and left-hand turns on the outlap. Try to help bring the right front tire up.
Copy that.
Left front doesn't need any help.
Big difference.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to do that on purpose.
Big difference in our temps coming around for the first lap.
Yeah.
10-degree difference. We could crack almost a 150 on the first lap. Still not even 150.
First lap, I don't get the braking efficiency I would on the second lap.
Yep. 151. Still cold. Still cold.
Copy. Asking 0.1% too much of the tires.
Copy that.
This section's really going to help the lower weight.
Almost 170, full set next lap.
Copy. Now I got proper temp.
.165 mph.
Got it. Wow. There's that braking efficiency. There we go. A little too much inside curve. And he just got a little bit loose there. Oh, getting that rear step overheating thing. Come on, iRacing, fix your tire modeling. All right, I mean, obviously we're a lot faster. There's another 2/10 of it that I gave up in the final section from leaning on the reverse too hard.
Copy that.
Just in a qualifying. Yeah.
We feel the same thing. I think we've got a good car.
I think the car's really good. Again, I'm pushing on it really hard in that section on the rear, and you start getting that carcass overheating thing where it starts getting really sketchy.
Well, we can't see the freaking left rear tire temperature because that little low fuel brake is...
Low fuel alarm, I know, is annoying. Well, here, let me see them here. Here's our temps. Here's our temps. You can see on the upper right on your screen. Do I believe that? Is that correct?
I don't believe that for a second.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe because you stopped in pit lane. Kidding. Yep.
Ashley, I want to say something cool, but I'm brand new to the world of racing. Please ask questions, Ashley. Please. A lot of people are new to the world of racing here.
Who's Ashley?
A good friend of Ashley, or Daphne and I's.
Oh, nice.
Do we have time for another? No, we're 30 seconds out from it kicking over here. So, all right.
Are we racing this?
I think we're racing this thing, yeah.
The way it is?
I would, yeah.
Oh, sugar. All right.
I think it's good. I think it's really good. This is the best I feel like every week we're getting... Part of it is my learning curve with the car, but I think our collective engineering setup learning curve is also, we're getting better as well. I think we're figuring stuff out with this car. I would not call it dumb luck at all. I think we're just getting better. I think are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, well, we're applying our skill sets and what we do for a living.
Yeah.
You know, so we're treating this just like we bought a car and change teams and go on racing.
Mm-hmm.
We're on a limited budget. We can't go testing every day, and we don't have access to all the stuff. So we're gonna show up at the track and learn what she will give us.
Yeah.
And move forward.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the plan. I do have some connections at Ferrari if I really wanted to know more about this car, but it is iRacing, so I don't know how much they know about the iRacing version of it. If we're really racing this car, if we know enough, if we're really racing this car, I have some strings to pull in Maranello that would answer some questions for us. So, not to brag, but I do know Ferrari stuff.
iRacing.
Yeah, and then it's iRacing, so how much does Ferrari have to do with
those
it
of you
anyway?
who don't know, spent many an hour underneath Ferraris.
Yeah, I have the scar. I know you guys can't see it on the camera, but there's a scar on the back of my hand from the oil fill plug on a transmission of a Ferrari 360 Challenge. It was very, 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 very tight one day, and I had to use a really big, heavy tool on it, and it popped. And yeah, I bashed my hand wide
Opened
open.
it up like a can opener.
Yeah, so literal blood, sweat, and tears.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
TJ?
happy birthday, TJ. So sorry you couldn't. Well, I would say we're sorry you couldn't be here, but we're glad that you have way cooler things going on than sim racing with us. So, hope you guys have an awesome trip and enjoy
Send us
your
pictures.
birthday. Yeah, please send us pictures and pics. Pics or didn't happen. Uh, let me answer that, and then I want Angelo to also answer that from our unique perspectives. So, hi James, thanks for your question. So setup is can be very intimidating, and I totally understand that it's a bunch of numbers and a bunch of things that you may or may not know what they are. What I would start with the things that you can at least relate to in some way. Tire pressures are pretty fundamental. Any car you ever drive, hopefully you are checking your tire pressures and knowing where they are. I will say in iRacing specifically, we're generally speaking, we're always running as low of a tire pressure as possible. So iRacing specifically, I don't know if there's much to be gained by changing tire pressures. Um, uh, Definitely try to look up some information about what each suspension adjustment is specifically on the car. Like what is the actual ride height? Obviously, it's the height of the car off of the ground, but like spring perch height or spring stiffness or anti-roll bars. Try to familiarize yourself with what all those things are. I would say the first thing you should perhaps look at are spring rates, front and rear. I think would be good because they're going to change everything about how a car feels. It's specifically the relationship between the front versus the rear. Don't worry about the number so much, but like keep the rear where it is, for example, and go higher on the front, and then go back to where you started, and then go lower on the front by a couple adjustments, and see how that feels, and then keep the front where it is in that neutral position or wherever you feel like leaving it, and then go the other direction on the rear spring. Same thing with the ride height. Leave everything the same, and go higher on the front, go lower on the front, go back to normal, and then go higher on the rear, lower on the rear, kind of that. Change one thing at a time. And those are going to be the big things that are going to change how a car feels. After that, you could look at like anti-roll bars. I think there may also be labeled sway bars or just shortened to ARBs or roll bars. All means the same thing. Those would be really good to play with and understand just kind of characteristically how things are. There's some other things. Usually, I think in all cars, if you go to the info or the notes tab on iRacing, it'll give you more of an explanation on specifically what things you should start looking at. But my recommendation is start playing with stuff and change one thing at a time, and then take some good time to kind of reflect on how that actually makes you feel. You won't necessarily feel everything, especially one notch of adjustment. You may not be able to detect that, and that's okay. That's my short answer to that. I don't know if you have more insight on that, Angelo.
25 years. Condensed version. So we were just talking about this. Carol Smith's engineer in a pocket.
That's a good one.
So Carol was an awesome person, condensed it down to us. His little flippy book. It's got two different sides to it, That's 25 years and then some right there. If you can start memorizing that, it'd be really good. It's a good reference. Just, pick it up. I just read it again the other day.
Yep.
I think 3 copies over the years. But I'm a physics first kind of guy. So like Greg was saying, ride height and rake is really important. So how high you run the car and the angle of attack sets up a lot of characteristics. And then like he was saying, springs are the next thing that's going to cause that, and then start tipping into it. Because we are in a virtual environment, time is now on our side for once. Don't be afraid to pick any one knob and turn it. Then try to decipher what the car will do. Reading will give you an instinct of what it's supposed to do, and then driving, as Greg does, he starts moving his timing around on how fast his hands move or how slow his hands move to figure out the balance of the car again. So love it. I wish everybody could be a race engineer.
Yeah.
Happy.
Yeah. We are getting ready for qualifying here. Coming to the final corner, I'm going to run a really wide kind of rim shot around this final one to get a best possible straight line speed onto the front straightaway.
That was pretty.
Let's do it. Take it nice and conservative this first one. Let's get a good time in, and then see where the car is for the second lap, and see what we can put together.
Got that. Eyes up.
Do it.
Five zeros, too cold.
Copy.
Be patient. Temperature's not coming up quick.
Copy. It seems cloudy. I bet track temps are low.
Don't worry about that. Need your eyes up front.
Got it.
165, still cold.
All right. A little conservative, but I'll take it. Looks like we're top split, too. Oh. Maybe. Garrett, can you check the forecast?
4%. Oh no, none. Actually,
Let's talk about it after this lap.
I need you to focus.
A little shallow. That rear temp thing on the tires. I mean, still a good lap.
Told you to relax.
From 37 AAA, that's a couple positions. 8th in what I assume is the top split, if I do say so myself.
I'm not trying to alarm you.
I saw the percentage of rain.
I think we're screwed out of the rain.
Let me look at this myself right now.
There goes my setup. That's it.
Is that for him or?
Go with the green M&Ms.
Oh. Well, the race technically starts once it moves to the next session. I think the forecast, it shows all this for hours in advance, but the race is, in theory, starts at 12:30. So, well,
So a good chance that we catch.
yeah, the forecast shows that it. Oh,
Hey, are we allowed to pit early and make changes?
we can make some changes in the stop.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can change rear wing and bars. It costs, I think, what was it? Rear wing is 5 seconds, and bar is 10, I think. So
Okay.
I say we definitely start dry, and where
Oh,
the
yeah.
how is this possible? TJ, this is
Because
a
we're in a
4%
room
chance of
and we're
rain.
not looking up.
This is 4% chance of rain. 4%. And this is the 1 in 25 that we're getting right now. So we have to start dry. It's just if and when we go to rains, we go to them.
Yeah.
I saw it.
TJ's outside waxing the truck, and he's like, it's going to rain.
Yeah. So that's funny.
I had another word instead of funny.
What word would you use?
Green M&Ms.
Explain this green M&Ms thing to me.
Has nothing to do with nothing, Greg.
Okay.
Don't over-engineer it.
Okay.
Don't over-engineer the superstitions, okay? Be like Kyle on the
Have
chat over
you
here saying
never
Rayman
taken
go
rain
away, it'll be
tires
fine.
out during an
Huh?
event
Huh.
just to thwart off the rain?
Just take them out.
Yeah. Take them out, lay them out.
Yeah, I
Pressure
mean
low.
they're out. They're out on
Okay.
the pit wall right now
Oh, yeah, yeah.
with the tire blankets.
We need to do.
Oh, I see you guys
Because
talking
if
to
you're
the guys in the
prepared
chat.
and ready, then it's like, oh, look at these guys are wasting their time.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, for now, Garrett, default left side tires. And whatever math we said, my average in qualifying was 2.47 liters a lap. Let's go with what we know. And then, I mean, if we're going to have to take all fours, the amount of fuel we add is irrelevant in terms of time. I mean, we're going to have to play this one by ear, I think, is the answer.
This is gonna be interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Let me keep an eye on that radar. Let me know when everything's set and
we'll
expected
do.
to come.
I mean, this is what we've been praying for. We've been waiting for like a race where like we're kind of just not exactly sure what's gonna happen.
No, we're not. We've not been praying for that. I've been praying for a race that everything goes the way it's supposed to. And honestly, I just want to survive and not get taken out. I'd like to think our odds will be a little bit better than that. With
Ready for the race.
you're ready for the race.
Best of the
Are you playing goalie for me?
best of luck, all right?
Thank you. You gonna play goalie for me from these morons crashing into me? Sorry, not morons. Oh man. Oh, we don't even do a full pace lap. Doesn't matter. So Gary, if you factor into your math, we're only another a half a lap. 1/2 lap less, so 28 and a half. Again, who knows? Well, the race is 28 laps from what we've seen, and we only have to run half a lap.
Yeah, I did calculations for the 28 laps, and then plus the extra lap for the out lap, which was 24.85 liters.
Okay. Well, that's all going to be irrelevant if it rains, so. I mean, here goes nothing, I guess. We've got 12 GTPs, 9 LMP2s, and 14 GT3s. We qualified 9th out of 14, which I'll take half a second off of pole from a 5,000 iRating, so I feel pretty good about that. Wasn't a perfect lap, but I'll still take it that we're that close. Yeah, this is going to be juicy tonight. Here goes nothing.
All right, no hip checks. Let's go.
Yeah. Thanks, TJ. Not gonna have our brake pedal, our brake pressure like we do normally into turn 1. So I'd like to think that this level of drivers will be pretty good with that. Going green anytime here, it looks like.
All right, Greg, how's up front?
Got it.
Garrett, listen out for some forward stuff.
We're racing.
Box for us.
Well, we're definitely fast. I'm outrunning this Corvette, and you got a better run on me.
Corvette blindside. Corvette blindside.
Oh boy, what's going on up here? Someone help
Stay
me.
outside. Stay outside. Stay outside. Good, good, good. Let the Corvette in. Slot
Yep.
in. Tail, everybody's clear.
Copy.
They're tied up front. Be careful.
Okay. Not taking any lunges for now.
Single file all up front.
Copy.
Pressure. 2-3 car lengths on the back. That's good. Show 'em. All clear. You should have a slippery car. Let's see if you need to draft.
Yep.
B car. Inside.
Yep.
One more coming.
Car.
You're clear.
Give me that toe. Oh yeah. No.
Be careful. Be careful in the middle.
Yep.
All clear behind from what we can see.
Yep. Car feels good.
Happy the fog setup.
I just saw a sprinkle on the windshield.
Joseph,
Let's
we
look
need
like
more
rain's
green
probably gonna
M&Ms.
come in.
Green M&Ms.
Yeah, we're trying. Rain,
Rain
Mike?
sprinkles. Yeah, I see that.
Oh, they're off 100% chance of precipitation. Maybe
Great.
it's gonna
This is gonna be a fun one, folks. It's gonna be a good mix-up.
get
These
probably
got
more
dry
lap
setup.
than getting for rain tires, I think.
No. No, 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 no. These are going to be hot for a while. Track's not wet yet. I don't feel anything yet.
Yeah, it's looking like the rain's gonna come right on top of us any minute now.
Let's keep an eye on the other cars. Who pits when and what they're doing.
Exactly what we're looking at. Nobody's in yet.
It's going to be, no, definitely not this first lap. Going to see who's going to flinch first. See if anyone takes him this time. I don't imagine anyone this group would. I don't feel anything on the road yet.
Nah, still too light. Everybody's
Yeah.
good. Everybody's clean, single file in front.
Yep.
Button pucker. Not Greg. He's cool as a cucumber.
We're good. Precipitation stopped. Ferrari's trying to look in places he shouldn't be.
Yeah, no, I don't see him as a threat. I see him as a nuisance and a problem.
I don't see him as a threat getting by us. But
Copy that. We can stretch him in some spots. He just gets overzealous.
Yeah. We're definitely fast in a straight line.
Oh, I like it.
We're catch this Corvette for sure. Good walk the Ferrari. Love it. 210s. Yeah, he's gonna have no shot. Ferrari's trying really hard behind.
Do I need the hockey helmet?
Maybe. I need a rear gunner right now. Rear goalie.
Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky.
Yeah, brick wall.
Yeah. Go Cats go.
I was there for that game. Last game.
Yeah. Wait, the Stanley Cup game?
Yeah.
You were at that? How is this the first I'm hearing of that? Who do you know?
MasterCard, American Express.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a blast. So
Oh, Corvette went wide.
be careful.
I don't see any precipitation right now. Yep.
The behind guys are where you focus on front. We're going to try to watch your rear mirror for you.
Yep.
He's tight. He's tight. He's tight. But we know we get a launch. Say bye-bye. Go.
Bye-bye.
Come on. Come on. Come on. We got a good launch. Right behind you.
Dive bombs again for sure.
Yeah, I'll let him do it.
Unless you want to center protect. F1-y.
I'll let him do it because I'll take it back.
Okay.
I'll
It's
see.
too far. Well, too far for me. Maybe not for him.
The safety rating? No, don't mind. Equal match. You got a different setup, I can tell you that much.
I got a new teammate, Joseph. You're awesome. Don't worry, it won't rain for a while. Got him at 22 green M&Ms.
Have you literally been eating green M&Ms now? I know there's a whole
Just gotta save them.
for anyone watching. There's a huge tub of M&Ms right next to them. Are they on camera? I didn't see.
No, we gonna put them on camera.
Okay.
How's the car feel, Greg?
Awesome.
All right. Got anything for the guys in front?
No. Well, I just want to stay with them right now is all I'm trying to do. Which I think we can do if we can get a good run out of here. I'm going to stop trying to cover to the inside so much.
Yeah.
Get the run. There we go. There we go. That was a good one.
And boom.
What's up, Michael? Thanks for joining. Oh, could not agree more. I wish iRacing would re-optimize it, but it's very good otherwise. Looking good. I see the GTP.
Thank you for the response. Making sure you heard it.
He'll be by us all here. Yeah, get inside Apex. I was hoping he was going to take the Apex from these guys.
Stop wishing. Just drive. Let it flow.
No.
Let it happen.
Got two more GTPs. 2 seconds out. Right on top of you now.
Copy.
Rain is about to roll on top of us. In a few minutes here.
Okay.
Proper.
Copy.
Splashes and drizzles.
Got it. We have our fuel number figured out.
1 second.
The other question is going to be if we're able to take all of it when this rain comes soon. We're probably 5 minutes away from being able to take a full load of fuel.
Seeing 2.55 as your consumption right now.
My average is 2.4 or 2.53 so far. Oh, I'm going to have a run on this Corvette. Stand by, stand by, stand by, stand by.
Now that is proper racing. P-car behind, direct.
Copy, I see him. No, Corvette still got me.
Great racing, gentlemen. Great
That was
racing.
good. That was fair.
Do that all day. Who's number 21?
Yep.
Colby Clark. Racing for you any day. Looking good.
There we go. Not that this is a passing opportunity here, but
New number. Probably adjust it again when the rain comes in.
we force him to make a.
P-car in.
Got another GTP just behind you.
See him.
Just cutting inside. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're clear.
I thought it was me, and I thought I was dyslexic. It's the mirror view. Ferrari close.
Yep, I see him.
Lock in, let's go.
That's a
One more
car there.
GTP. He's clear of you.
And
Yeah, one more GTP coming in and a P2.
copy. What's up? Yeah, you got it. Whoa. Thanks, fellow Ferrari driver.
Well,
What the hell?
Garrett, $5.
Okay. All right. Let's focus forward. And rain started to pick up here. Sorry.
Easy, easy. Back
Yep.
it down.
It's, this is not gonna be good.
The heads up with the P cars. They don't have ABS or TC.
Uh-huh. And I just need you to back it down a little bit.
Yep.
This P-car could be approaching. I think everybody in the GT class is going to slow down.
Yeah, I'm going to turn TC up and ABS up one notch, just preventatively.
Two on fine.
Still not feeling anything yet.
P-car.
Got it. Still not feeling any difference with the track grip, if I'm totally honest, but
I know about
I'm keeping it a little bit under here, so I know there's no surprises. Oh, a little bit there.
keep it under.
All right, I'm starting to feel it. Yeah.
DC up, ABS up,
Yep.
on the
will do.
straight.
Yep. I think we're still early for rain tires.
Yeah, Garrett's saying the same thing.
Is there a lot of rain coming?
Not much right now. It's gonna be kind of light.
Nick and us turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, well, let's play this by ear.
1 and 2 is heavier than the backfield. If it's
Copy.
accurate. Be patient. Plenty of room behind us.
Copy.
Just be close.
Yeah, still not feeling any degradation. How are my tire temps looking? Are they coming down at all?
Which is odd. 200, 201, 192, 182, 179.
Yeah, it's still plenty high. Not seeing anything on the surface yet, but can't imagine it's raining enough that it would do that if it's anything like real life.
Copy that. P-car right behind.
Yep, see it.
One behind him. Right down for us.
Yeah,
Greg, not that I want you to look, but I think that's a Lucky Charms car.
I think I saw that, yeah. I saw the General Mills logo from an angle. Starting to see spray off these prototypes.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Not yet. I don't think we're there yet.
Turn 1, 2, and 3 are going to be wetter.
Okay. It's raining harder now. Man, this is going to be fun.
Take a deep breath. Slow it down. Brake bias, okay. Mind your brake zone.
Getting a little lag with the PC right now also. I don't know if you guys are seeing that.
Yeah, a little bit. Gentle hands, gentle hands.
So currently, like the rain is be passing over the front side of the track, the front half of the track,
What's front and rear?
the first half of the track.
The car up.
Yep, yeah, rain stopped.
That's it. That's your half a track. There's backlog. It's pretty dry.
Is there any more rain coming?
Not for a little bit. It opens up again, but we're going to double check.
Okay,
Yes, eventually.
okay. Same intensity?
Yes, same intensity, pretty light.
Alright, I can manage that. If that's what
We'll let you know when the ugly stuff's coming close.
I think out of safety we should run as long as possible.
Yeah, I think we're in a good spot.
Yeah, we can
Stay out.
hold off on the. On
We
the
should
track.
run until we're empty so we have the biggest window to play with.
Copy that.
I don't see a reason to stop otherwise. Running P7 right now. Next car is 3.5 seconds up front.
Let's watch our delta on that.
Yep. Corvette in front is down a lap or two, looks like.
That's you got easy behind you.
See him.
To get ahead his laps, he's now in full position.
Copy that. Flash my lights a few times.
Laser beams, huh?
Yeah.
Be patient with him. Take one at a time. Nice. Clear.
Would have appreciated more room there, bud, but I'll take it. All right.
Looking good, kiddo. Looking good.
Yeah.
It's the rain's heading away from us for now.
Okay. At this pace, we've got 9 laps of fuel right now, which will get us to lap 21 or 6 from the end. Car feels effortless to drive right now.
That's good to hear.
Love to hear it.
Yep.
No mistakes. Nice and clean.
A little bit of frames dropped there.
Get a GT.
Copy.
3 seconds out.
See him. Man, can they get closer?
Yes, they can. Hockey helmet.
Right on top of you. Second one.
Yep. Yep. How are my gaps looking? Front and aft?
So the front is 4 seconds. To the rear is 6 seconds. Making good time on the guy. Just keep the pace. Don't worry
Copy.
about it.
Paint sprinkles pretty rapidly on the windshield.
Yeah, we're starting to see rain approaching. It should start covering the the back half of the track,
Yep.
and then
we're
it's
at.
gonna eventually cover the entirety of the track. Very light rain though.
Okay, good.
So,
Keep me updated on that.
yeah, 10, 11,
do.
12, 13, rain. 1, 2, 3, clear.
Copy. Two of them coming.
One more coming in.
Whoa! God. Man.
One more.
You clear?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What was that? Where did that come from? We're good, we're good, we're good.
We're good, we're good.
I'm not
First
gonna
gear. Let's go. Focus in front. Breathe.
get no idea where that came from. Copy. Fine, are my temps okay? at the rear?
205, 203.
They're normal.
I had no idea where that came from.
Remember, full rain back section. Misty, misty, misty.
Got it.
There you go.
Alright, let's see if I can get this position back. I have
Pretty heavily now.
copy. I
Don't apologize. It happens.
I'm just trying to understand. I'll back it down for free this time.
What's up? Don't worry.
I need to get it right this time, though. Do you see anything on that, Angela? Did I do something inconsistent there?
No, I didn't see it. Whatever. Let's
Supposed to
focus
get
in front.
iRacing tire ball. Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
I just
Too hard.
I need to understand it so I don't do it again. That's why I'm asking, guys.
I know. Appreciate it. Second.
Yep.
Rain picking up.
Copy. Yep.
Loaded on the curbing. Be careful of your curbing.
Okay. All right.
Paint is wet.
Got it. That's probably exactly what it is.
So that was from Mr. Brown's surface.
Cool. Thank you, Brian.
And a thank you, Brian.
Right top, let's go P2. One more coming in, 5 seconds out.
Copy. I will stay away from curbing.
Oh, all rules. It's painted, it's wet, it is slippery. All right. Oof. Blue, blue. Got rain.
Yeah, I see it now. Starting to see on the surface a little bit. Is this the worst of it?
No, there is worse stuff coming.
Right at the very end of the race, it's be pretty bad.
All right, got it.
That might not be a bad time to pit actually. Got 5 laps remaining of fuel.
I want to see where this develops.
Right behind.
We're gonna run as long as we can, unless we have to take reins. Is anyone else on reins right now? Can't imagine they are.
I don't think so. I can't really tell.
I see the P11 car is has reins on, but everyone else is on dries.
Everybody staying out.
Yeah, let's.
Paint the load.
Got it.
B car inside. You
Down
got
the
2
track
more.
up.
Couple seconds.
Yep. Now it's affecting grip considerably. I'm okay for now. I still think it's premature for reins, but if it picks up, then we'll make that call.
I don't think we're going to be a lap out.
This is going to continue or get worse, you said?
It's just continuing as it is. It's not letting up.
I don't know our crossover point here. We're about... Yeah,
So you guys go ahead and pit now.
I'm going to run as long as I can so we have an opportunity, unless we really think we want reins. I'm not going to pit early.
You're comfortable. You're driving the ship.
Yeah. I mean, I still... You guys are going to have to be the one to make the call on the reins or not, because I can't see the radar right now. Is it going to be wet until the finish?
Yes.
At this wet until the finish?
It's just staying the same level of rain with the possibility of pretty heavy rain. I can't tell if we're gonna hit, if it's gonna run that late into the race or not.
Yeah.
All I can
What
tell
we're
you is
trying
if
to
it's
say
staying consistent for something, then there's a chance it can get really bad.
Okay. Well, conventional wisdom usually are about 7 or 8 seconds off pace before you hit the crossover point. We're about 4 seconds right now, so I still think we're on the dry side of things. Yep.
Inbound.
Lucky Charms.
Yeah, GTP right behind you.
Yep.
At the top. You're clear.
I mean, we'll see where the lap time is this time, but again, I think conventional wisdom, it's usually 7 or 8 seconds ballpark before you're to switch over, but
I like that. Put that on a number.
it all depends.
I know.
We're, yeah, only inside 3 seconds right now, so for me, if it's not getting worse,
Yeah, it's so the thing is the track can no longer dry. It can only get wetter.
right. The braking distance hasn't changed at all yet either.
Amazing.
Yeah. Still looks like no one's stopped because they're all trying to figure out exactly the same thing.
I was thinking that everybody's doing the same scratch your head.
Yeah. My answer right now is we would stay on dries.
Yeah, we're still 192 degrees.
Yeah, it's still plenty hot. I don't see standing water anywhere.
No.
And at this precipitation rate, I don't know that we're going to see standing water. Again, I mean this behaves like real life. I do see a spray though.
They're vacuum cleaners. They're cleaning the track for you.
Yeah.
Like a Zamboni.
Yeah.
You got 2 more GTPs. Half a second. One on top of you.
Yep, see him.
P2, 2 seconds out.
Okay.
The prototypes where you're heading on to wets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see 2 P2 prototypes in wets now.
Are they faster than the guys on dries?
P4.
Well, is the lap time faster?
Let me check.
P-car
Not
close.
sure yet.
Actually.
Yeah.
I don't think he's as fast right now, but maybe by the next few laps. I'll let you know. Just under 2 laps of fuel left. Looks like we'll have a brief outing in the rain, a brief period of time out of the rain, just for a minute or two. The track should dry. We'll keep it dry.
The car in P10 also is taking rain tires. Keep an eye on him.
Copy that.
Are any of the guys who are on rains right now, Brett Accord or Eduardo Aguiar? What?
Aguiar is 42.9.
Yeah, he's a bit off right now.
Yeah.
My answer is we stay up.
We're staying on dries. It's looking like we'll get a minute out of the rain, a few minutes out of the rain here.
Yeah, then we only have a couple minutes left of the race. I think we're staying on left side. Left side slicks only.
Rain
my call.
is last corners. Rain is lifting last corners.
Yeah, are we ready right now? No, we'll do
Ready.
one more. One more. Next lap. So the rain's starting to lighten up now.
On the back end of the track, turns 10, 11, 12, 13 should be drier than the front. Front should still be wet.
Copy that. Hasn't affected braking distance. Yep. Hasn't affected braking distance in one at all.
That's good.
Weird.
Go forward the bias one click. Sure it up a little bit. So confirming box this lap.
That is a confirmation. Box, box, box.
Copy that. Precipitation has seemingly stopped where I am now.
Copy that on the precipitation. Slow down.
I do not know where my pit stall is, so
Neither.
I never got to check it, so we'll be ready for it early.
Do you like your practice stop anyway?
Yep, I'll be eyes open. Yep.
Watch your speed. Two tires, 19.
All right, eyes open. I don't see him for a long way here.
Luckily, they don't penalize us for pulling in early.
Yeah, they don't.
Thank God. Where the heck's that box?
It's got to be past this Mustang. Yeah, I see it.
There we go. Nice. Hit your marks. Deep breath.
Yep.
Nice job. Cold tires, wet track. Cold tires, wet track.
Got it.
Brian says stay off the paint.
Yeah.
Got that.
You just get this P car behind you and you're clear.
Yep. Come on, tires, come to life.
118 temperature. It's going to take a while. Sacrifice your speed. Car behind is for position.
Copy.
He is 2 seconds back.
Copy.
Car's approaching. 2 seconds. Back as well.
Copy.
B car
Right on
close.
top of you.
See him.
Another one right on top of you.
Two more coming. Thank you guys for being patient.
Yeah, thanks.
That was really good discretion on their part.
Yeah, I appreciated that. Gap behind, 2.3 seconds to a Mustang. E-car coming out, pit lane.
Yeah. Good eyes, good eyes. Deep breath.
Less than 9 minutes to go. Pray to pick it back up.
That's a copy. Radar map is good. You are good. Front part of the track is wet. Back part of the track is drier.
Copy.
Got a GTP top of us.
Got it. Car ahead's 9.5. Yeah.
Half second on. Relax on the math. You're close. Not worth the fight yet.
Yeah.
You got another half second in you without that. This car, you would be on top of it at the start finish line.
Yep.
Track full drizzle.
Yep.
P2 on top of you.
Copy.
Easy on the paint. Tire temp 176.
Alright, top of us, GCP.
Yep.
It's the leader. And then 3 seconds back, you get a P2.
Copy. All right. Fuel numbers look great.
Everything's looking good.
Yep.
P2 right on top of us. And a GTP right behind him. Clear the P2. GTP's right on top of us now.
Copy. Car feels good in the rain. Just slightly less grip.
Mechanical grip is mechanical grip, I always say. Rain's always tough. You know, you get a good setup, toss it to the gods, and the rain comes in. But
Yeah.
Overall balance and stuff usually holds pretty good.
Yeah, we're nowhere near what we had in terms of wetness to Mosport, excuse me.
Yeah.
So
This is just enough to make it a little challenging. 182 tire temp.
copy. The temps are staying under control. And we're inside a second of our
I know.
lap times. So,
The amount on that windshield, I never would have guessed.
yeah,
You're at P car, 3 seconds back.
copy.
2
Ready
seconds
to
out.
go.
On top of you. Two for you twos, 4 seconds out.
Okay. 2 to go.
Nice driving, Tex. Looking good.
P2's right top of us.
Lucky Charms.
Oh my golly.
They'll never take me Lucky Charms.
One more peacock.
Am I ever conditioned that I make a joke and I crash now? Because
That's about right.
something Ray next. You guys all went silent. You're scaring me. I really hope I'm coming to the white flag right now. I'd make it if I had to. Actually. Well, alright. Well, now we have to fuel save. How? That's how close?
He is turn 11.
Oh, he's not going to get us then. Alright, we do need a fuel save. Alright, I can do this. We got plenty of time. We'll be okay.
6 seconds back.
Got me. Fuel save.
Be close.
Big lift and coast.
B2s, 2 GTPs. Coming. Right on top.
One more GTP. Or P2 rather. And you got 2 GTPs. Right on top of you.
Okay, you just really, dude.
Yep.
All right,
Deep breath.
I still got some fuel saving to do. We might sputter across the line.
There's white flag.
You got 8 seconds to burn off.
P9, 6 seconds behind.
Got it.
P2 right on top of us.
Okay. We can do this, boys.
I thought you got half an off your left.
I know.
P9 still seconds back. 6 seconds back. Plenty of time.
Whoa. All of a sudden, very wet.
Oh, you got big rain coming in.
All right, I got 20 seconds left, so
You want to laugh? The radar just hit that last corner 10 while you were in it. Their radar map is deadly accurate. Last
we're gonna sputter on the straightaway. All right, here's all of it.
4 seconds. Behind us.
Point
Settle.
4, point 3, point 2, all of it. There it is. We're good. That's it. We're out. We're out. That's it.
Cow. Can we buy Greg a new calculator?
Me? What are you talking about? I'm the driver. Well, I think that's pretty good.
That was a darn good race, folks. Darn good race. Woo. Good stuff.
It's really hot in here too. I don't know if anyone else noticed that.
Yeah, that was the 120 beats per minute.
Yeah,
A little bit of nerve wracking.
I guess you could roll for most of a lap here.
On the dry setup.
Yeah, so I guess I was hard on power and I hit the curb there and it just spun.
Yeah, you were, as Brian pointed out, you were loaded on the curb, on the paint, if you will, and asked if for more on
Okay.
Misty track.
Yeah, which we did not get a time to practice on, so that explains that.
Well, we were practicing with the 4%.
Oh, I see the
rate.
weather. Wow, look at that. You guys all see that on the bottom? Oh, you guys can't.
Garrett
see my
called it.
screen
He says
that much.
last lap it's going to turn green.
Wow. I want to see that replay real quick.
Garrett had good eyes on it, and I'll tell you.
All right, so what lap? Did anyone keep track of what lap that was? I
13,
assume
14.
the one
I
that's
think
8
it's
seconds
13 or
longer.
14.
Yeah, 14. All right, let's see what we did here. Okay, let's put it into dropper cam. Coming to turn 3. Good, it was 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 good.
Loaded, turn the wheel.
Oh, 100% Brian.
Bry gets a gold star.
Gold star to Brian.
On the paint. On the paint, and turn the wheel. Didn't work.
Yeah, I'm sorry for pestering you guys about what happened there. I just needed to know what happened.
No, it just took us a little while. We had to get back into
That's okay.
rolling back. Your brain is at race pace. We've got keyboards and things to fumble with and scroll backwards. It
Mhm.
seems like a day and a half,
Mhm.
but it's not. It's happening fast.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have that luxury in real life. To me, that just felt like if I didn't know any better, I would have told you something broke on the car. Like that's how that snap felt. Like what the heck?
Garrett just did something else. We forgot about the Corvette that we were racing in the white.
Beginning of lap 8, like that Corvette we were racing in front, the Ferrari that's behind us just basically never hit the brake. He saw us hit the brakes and remembered, oh yeah, I need to hit the brakes. That's right. and just curves away from us and hits the brakes and understeers directly into that Corvette. That poor sucker.
I mean,
Oh,
I feel
it's
awful for the.
I know, the poor Corvette driver. He did
Let's
nothing
see
wrong.
this. Let's
And
see this.
he just plows into him like
Yeah.
full speed, like
Dick would
at
have had a
least
good
80
race.
or
Look at that.
90.
Look at that. Look at that.
Takes him out.
Oh, is that a brake
Oh.
failure?
That's exactly what I was thinking, Greg. That was
He
a
just
Ferrari brake
doesn't
failure.
hit the brakes until he sees us hit the brakes, and then just figures,
Am I
"Oh,
allowed to
I'm
make
not
this
going to go
joke?
into the Ferrari."
Or it could have been a driver just missed.
I mean, I want to see where he braked
He-
to. He was just fully
He was
committed.
just full sending it, like to focus on us.
Full focus on you, drafting. All right, I'll pull out.
Like, if you watch the chase cam, you can see him at the brakes pretty late, like really
So-
late.
For me, I am braking precisely at the 150, maybe let's call it the 145, on a perfect lap. So let's see where he actually lifts. Oh. He didn't really get on the brakes until the 100.
Yeah,
It's not the 75.
that's a bit of an issue.
He should have gotten all sorts of penalties.
He lost
Yeah,
track
he's
of
probably
where
gonna
he
get
was at.
reported for that one.
I don't know if you can call it reported.
So-
I don't know how
this is one of
intentional it
those
is.
things
That's
that-
just
that's
a
I
bad.
don't know if
true.
it wasn't intentional. But that's still just like, dude, that is you can't be doing that. That's bad.
No,
No,
you
well,
can't be
listen.
doing that.
Head
That
down,
was just
focused.
oh.
Looks up at the wrong time.
He could have just, yeah, it was just a misjudgment. It looked in the wrong place, the wrong time, and
That is red mist in the helmet.
yeah.
Yeah, for
He's
sure
so
that Corvette
focused on
driver is
passing you,
not
he
gonna.
totally forgot about his brake mark.
Would have been cool if he did that and then just went behind the Corvette and didn't
Yeah,
the Corvette's race.
I would like to race that Corvette.
I gotta say, it was all very, very fair with Colby in the Corvette. That one attempt that we had,
Yeah.
I got down to the inside
Spot
at
on.
one. That was good.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that was a shame.
was
I
good
was,
racing.
I was looking forward
Shout
to
out
a race
to
with
Colby.
him.
Fuel pump giving its last hawk to it. 100
Yeah,
100% of the fuel.
That's it.
Yeah. All right, let's review. Let's see how this affected everything real quick here, and then we'll take a look forward to Road America.
Can we do a lap at Road America?
Yes, we will. All right, let's see our race results here. We should have gotten some good points. All right, so 25 iRating pickup. We crossed the 3.0 barrier, so really big safety rating hit 0.74, but we know 0.5 of that is just kind of how the system works. So a 0.24 safety rating hit positive, which is really nice. Let's see, how did that affect our points? So we finished 8th in class, fast lap of a 37.6, which was about where everyone else. Yeah, the guys in front were second a lap faster in the beginning, presumably. So
Yeah, we knew that we did not have a wet setup.
yeah, we ran the 28 laps, so I'd want to review our fuel calculations. We didn't run one longer than we thought we were going to, so and picked up 82 championship points, which is pretty good for us considering how rough of a season we've had so far. So, yeah. Well, while we wrap up,
And we
Well-
didn't need a hockey helmet.
we didn't need a hockey helmet, no contact. I think I had a 0x.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that was a 0x. The only points we got were you spinning out.
Yeah, not too bad at all. I'll definitely take that one. It was nice to have a good race. I mean, definitely interesting with the 4% rain actually kind of playing a factor there with all of it. So
We asked for a more complex race, and we brought up, oh, it'd be cool if it rained here, and
Yeah,
I
from
hate to say it,
TJ.
that's what we got.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Was he able to look ahead
What's that?
at race time?
Is
How
is
did
who
TJ
able to?
know it was going to rain?
He may have actually been watching from home on his sim, so he's actually spectating and he's able to see the weather forecast.
Probably that.
I don't see I don't see TJ on.
Or he may have just seen it out of the corner. I thought to check it really
No.
quickly also. I was cycling through the black box and I saw a non-0% chance of rain, so I thought to check it. So,
Hey,
well,
Greg, what's in front of you?
Road America?
Oh,
Road America.
have
Out
you ever been there?
only a few times.
What do you think?
Definitely not a high arrow setup.
Mhm.
We load the Daytona setup as a starting point.
We're low arrow now.
We are low arrow now. That is a very
Oh.
good point. Let's just start with what we have. That'd actually be a good call.
Yes.
I'm going to say we do that.
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. Oh, Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Weather's always really nice here. Well, at least when you go racing here, the
Hey,
weather's
and
really
the
nice.
carousel goes in the same direction. Let's see what it's like.
Yeah, right? This will be cool. So we're just going to turn a couple laps here while we wrap up, get a preview of everyone. Normally we use this as an opportunity for me to show Angelo the track, but Angelo knows the track. I know the track. Angelo was just, how many weeks ago were you in Wisconsin?
3 weeks.
Yeah, and I'll be there
Yeah.
at the end of August.
And I'm
Coaching
leaving
the
for
client.
Motorsports Park this weekend.
Ah,
No.
the Dirty Jers. Oh, it's not raining here. So obviously this is the old pavement version of this place. Oh, it's so familiar. I love this. I could qualify right now if I needed to.
Correct, that's one of us racing abroad. It's a place I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Abroad. The New York accent just came back. Brooklyn coming out. So, and then, you know, coming back to the home track we've been to. We want some racing. Those of you who don't know, the curbing on the outside here at 5. The strips will actually break uprights.
Oh, yes, they will.
You nut and bolt check the right side every time that car stops.
Yes. Curbs are very violent. Usually pad knockback is a very real issue. It's the phenomenon where you go down a straightaway, you go to hit the pedal into a corner, and there's no, oh, drop the wheel on the grass a little bit, and there's no pedal at first, so you have to pump it up every straightaway. You don't have to worry about that in the sim. Probably short to fourth here, wait, and now bring it down and go. Who wants a gamble? Are we flat in the kink? I don't actually know in this car. We're on cold tire, so I won't do it this time.
I think it's...
Oh, it will be flat though. Be good. So, all right. Well, let's let me wrap up here. We'll turn a handful more laps. So, as always, we want to thank all of our partners for making all this happen. Huge shout out to them. We have carry all their logos very proudly on our Ferrari 296 GT3. First would be Decipher Technologies, giving us the best cybersecurity and IT support here in the building and in the digital cloud space. No issues with the CrowdStrike blue screen of death this week, thanks to them. So the rest of the world felt it and we didn't. So that was kind of a nice feeling this week. So thanks to them, Decipher Technologies. We're hosting them here pretty soon, I think. Southway Capital, supporting us on the business model development. So our business partners in this venture here. Really appreciate the support. And like I've said for the past couple of weeks, I still can't share any of the details about it. But we're very eager to take the wraps off of what we've got coming here in the next 12 to 18 months. So we'll stay tuned here and we'll make sure you guys know as much about it as you can as we're able to tell you. So, yes, Sawbelt. Thanks so much to those guys down at Corella Group down in Boca Raton. If you're anywhere here in South Florida, I mean, Sawbelt's one of the biggest names in motorsport safety. They are the biggest name. I think Verstappen uses Sawbelt belts. They've been in the finest of race cars for safety equipment for a very long time, have saved many lives. Not that safety is a risk here in the sim, but we do love using their gear in here. We got their TG10 gloves on. I like the bright yellow, looks really cool. Ooh, did the same thing at the last lap. Got their TG10 gloves on. We got their shoes on tonight, which have been awesome. They're really good for grip, control, feel on the pedals. Really helps, makes a huge difference. Naturally, I don't need the FIA rating on them for using the sim here, but I drive a lot in real life as well, so it's good to have the same gear on that I use in real life. And then likewise, I've got their 2-inch belt kit here. Helps with the feedback for me in the sim. And again, same stuff we use in real life. And then the GT pad seat, so fully modular, many different sized drivers in here. Wow, I love Road America. I love how I can just show up and just like blitz a lap right now. V-Box Motorsports. Ooh, okay, so not flat and Billy Mitchell, clearly. Might want a little bit more rear stability on that one. V-Box Motorsports. So I've got their blue OLED lap timer display coupled with SimPack software, so we're actually able to capture the center screen video and all of our data and telemetry, so we can review in V-Box's Circuit Tool software, just like you would if you had a V-Box system in your real car. Literally the same software. We pull up real video and sim video side by side all the time. So love using that stuff and working with them. So if you want to get your hands on some V-Box or Sawbelt gear, shoot us an email at info@thechicane.club. We've got a captain's chair coaching on the car as well. It's Jason giving me the best business and executive coaching around, keeping me pointed in the right direction, keeping everything afloat here, keeping the horizons really bright for the Chicane Club. Anzi Suspension, that's Mr. Angelo, 10 feet behind me, giving me the best race engineering support around, both here in the sim and, you know, I'm sure someday we're going to work on the very real side of things as well. A master race car shock extraordinaire. We're talking about some vintage Ferrari shocks that he just tore out of a car very recently, and they smell absolutely awful. So he's going to make them a whole lot better.
Yeah. So my joke is, why do guys not like to drive? I'll tell you right now, because there's a certain era of Coney shocks that melted a piece of plastic on the inside and clogged all the holes. Walking around on dead shocks. And so that's what makes the car scary. And that's why it parked. So if we get this thing back up to full regalia, the guys will be like, all right, let's take the 365. Hey, Ferrari. Hey, let's take the Ferrari. It should be a joy car.
Yeah. I literally know exactly what you're talking about, having worked on many vintage Ferraris that are driven in a very spirited way, and I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, lifting Billy Mitchell this time. Just this time. Yeah, we might need one click.
Box, stop.
We'll save that for next week. Yeah, there's a couple things I want to work on.
That's what is my good friend. Great, a couple of things. Set of eyes. Great racecraft here.
Yeah, that's awesome. There's definitely some damper things I want to work on here for sure. Balance overall is pretty good. I think we're in the right direction with aero. Oh, tires rode away. Ratios are not where I thought they would be. Again, this is still the short stack, believe it or not.
We didn't even get a chance to do that yet.
Car feels really good everywhere, but I think we can trim this thing up further. There's no downforce stuff other than the carousel and the kink. Well, I'll save that for next week. Yeah, Billy Mitchell, for sure. And lastly, I missed one of our last partners, Rocky's Ultimate Garage. Rocky, you are a rock star. You guys do the best wheels, tints, wraps, PPF, detailing, and car sales around in the space. So if you've got a nice car, want to take care of it properly, you're here in South Florida somewhere, you got to bring it to Rocky's. So all of our partners are listed in the description of our video here, or you can find links to them anywhere online, your normal social channels. So thanks for joining everyone tonight. I think this was fun. I want to set up and do one more fast lap at the end to wrap up everything tonight, but I love Road America. It just, I've got number 10. I think we're good. It is flying the kink, but it's very sketchy. So I'm going out here end of the next month to coach a client. Won't be in the car myself, much as I wish I could be. Ooh. Yeah, I pinched it off a little early. You got to clean that off. Clean it up a little bit. Now we can see how we can do the brakes. All right, let me see what I can do here in Billy Mitchell. That's it, just to breathe. Final corner is the hardest one and costs the most time to get incorrect. The car is just so pointy here. I almost want to calm it down on entry. I mean, Angel, I want to start working on setup, but we'll have to save that for next week a little bit. I'll do one more lap and then we'll call it for the night. How about that? 2:07.7. That's pretty quick here. What do you see, Angela, out of the box? Oh, you guys are all. All right, I just. Okay. Okay, got it. I just like Road America. I just wanted to drive into the lap, so. So the home of Johnsonville Brats is only a few miles from this racetrack, as is Sargento Cheese. Not flat. Turn 7. Beating the crap out of the tires right now to make it happen, but that's kind of the fun part. That's a much better run for the kink. A little stability wouldn't hurt. Much as I want to actually put this lap time down, I'll just bring it to pit lane. And we'll call it a night. Whew. That's all of it. All right, in the 206s pretty safely. All right, I'm excited for Road America. This one's going to be good. So, all right, well, thank you for joining, everyone. Thanks for our partners for making it happen. Thank you for everyone back there for making it happen tonight as well. We've got Garrett, crew chiefing and spotting for me. You're doing a great job tonight. Pretty precise job with the fuel calcs, we'll say for sure. Angelo did a great job helping me with the race engineering, giving me an awesome car in even those slightly less than perfect conditions. And thanks to Daphne, of course, for helping me, helping us all with the stream production and the YouTube. So we'll catch you guys same time, same place here, 8 o'clock Eastern time next week from Road America. So have a great night, everyone. Thanks, guys.